Zimbabwe's engagement and re-engagement drive has inspired an exchange program that commenced today in Harare. The exchange program is riding on the Memorandum of Understanding signed by President of Zimbabwe during the World Government Summit held in the United Arab Emirates this February this year. The workshop aims to revamp government platforms and services through benchmarking experiences from the United Arab Emirates, UAE. Vice President Constantino Chiwenga officially opened the program.
Over the past decades, the rise of the United Arab Emirates from a small desert nation to a modern global powerhouse has been an area of study for most development scholars and policymakers. With a GDP of $498 billion, the Emirates is an inspiration for developing nations across the world. Now, authorities in Zimbabwe are hoping to learn from the Emirati. A team of senior government officials from Dubai is in Harare for an exchange program which will run over the next 3 days.
On 9 areas of reforms, known as work streams, processes, and personnel in executing the pragmatic agenda under National Development Strategy 1, 2021 to 2025, and other successor blueprints. The 9 focal areas of reform are as follows. 1. Government services. 2. Government accelerators. 3. Government excellence. 4. Leadership and capacity building. 5. ICT skills development. 6. Human resources. 7. Competitiveness and statistics. 8. Government strategy and innovation. And lastly, 9. Government performance and national agenda.
The Harare City Council today convened an emergency meeting as the country struggles to contain a cholera outbreak that has killed 8 people in the last few days. The capital has been designated the epicenter of the outbreak, accounting for most of the reported cases this week. Our correspondent Mirira Nsingo attended the meeting and filed the following report.
Yesterday in Cabinet, the government's response on the cholera outbreak took center stage. And this afternoon, the local authority held a special session to discuss this escalating outbreak. This is how much of a priority this is for authorities. It has been a week of endless meetings between government and the local authority. In the last 24 hours, the country reported 172 cholera cases, and 89 of those were from Harare. Poor water and sanitation have been attributed as the major drivers of the recurring cholera outbreaks in the country.
These areas that cases are coming from also use shallow wells and the boreholes as well. However, what we have noticed, we have tested some of the boreholes and the shallow wells, and these are contaminated with the E. coli.
Delta will commission a Chibuku super plant for its South African subsidiary United National Breweries during the 4th quarter of this year. Appearing on Beat the Market, Morgan & Co. Head of Research Tafara Mtutu said this plant will help the group to maintain production and supply of products.
Locally, I mean, we're already seeing the results. The sales volume speaks for themselves. Sorghum beer volumes in Zimbabwe they're lagging, mostly because there have been delays in commissioning the new plant. But once that comes online, I think we'll start to see that segment catching up with other local segments. In the region, they're also expecting to install a new plant in South Africa. So we should also see volumes growth increasing from that side.
The body of Zimbabwe football legend Raman Gumbo has been repatriated from Botswana, and a funeral service will be held at the Bulawayo Amphitheatre on Friday at 2 p.m. With Gumbo's burial set for Lady Stanley on Saturday, the Southern Region Soccer League has adjusted its league programs. Matches will resume on Sunday, and all players and coaches will observe a minute of silence before kick-off.